Alrighty guys, starting the first day of Tampa Audio Show in the Bacch room. I was just helping Mike set up in here. These things sound great. You know, one thing I want to point out to people, these hotel rooms are not very good, if you haven't already noticed, especially this hotel. And there's a lot of noise floor with air conditions and whatnot. And certain speakers are designed for home use to be put up against a wall, but not up against a glass sliding door like these rooms are. Yet, I think you're going to be so impressed what he's been able to do in less than 24 hours with a lot of help with the Dutch and Dutch people and as well with Edgar. You're not going to get the highest crosstalk cancellation figures in this room, but enough that you'll definitely get a feeling of the speakers disappearing with the Bacch. And I don't want to build this up too much, but potentially starting tomorrow, Edgar's going to load ORC on the Bacch here, and we may be able to, if you come listen to it today prior to ORC, the optimal room correction, then maybe tomorrow and Sunday, no promises, he may have that dialing this in even more and showing the advantages of the room correction. But today would be a good chance to hear the Dutch and Dutch alone, as well as the Bacch, and here's the level of crosstalk they were able to achieve. But I want to give you a little close-up on this. And the other thing, this room is like $15,000 total, maybe a little extra with the stands. It's a beautiful speaker. It's an active speaker, so you don't have to worry about power cords, amps. These are the Cora stands, which I love. Really badass. And there's the Bacch audio. It comes with a DAC, state-of-the-art. For most people that with cost no object budgets, this is what you want to get. There's a hi-fi Rose. Here's the listing of all the gear. And if you haven't watched my video before the show, I'll introduce you to Mike, who's running the room. He's been at the show before. It's unique home audio. Let me turn off this light so he doesn't blind him when all right. So Mike, how you feel about the room now? I know you were sweating it early, but
a little, yes. But with your help and Edgar's help and the folks at Dutch and Dutch, I am very happy with the sound we're getting out of this room.
Yeah, we just had two other people, Doug and Dave, with very high-end systems, very high standards, give the sign off on it, sounding great. Yeah, for the limitations of a hotel room, there's nothing to apologize with this sound. I'm pretty sure people are going to come in this room and find it even better than what they have at home. And this is just, again, after 24 hours of setup and $15,000 worth of gear, guys. So make sure you come see Mike. I'll be around. If you want to get a demo, let me tell you guys, very important to realize it. That seat is the one that's the only one truly calibrated for the Bacch, where you take the in-ear measurements. And occasionally through the day, he may do selective people and recalibrate. But so you'll get not 100% of what you're going to get at home when you're not calibrated. If you do come into the room and sit off axis, you're not getting very much of that crosstalk cancellation. I made that mistake the first time I came into Edgar's room. You don't really understand what it's about unless you get into that center seat, or the one right behind it, you'll get roughly 85%. Doug was just sitting behind me and I was in that chair. He was getting the spatial cues that the Bacch has. So these, at a minimum, are the two seats you want. You won't get the in-ear measurements. They just don't have time to calibrate everybody here. But this will give you a taste of what the Bacch does. And then you want to go visit Mike in Florida. Come see me if you're from outside of Florida. We could take care of you in getting a more formal demo. There is also a 14-day trial. You can try this in your home. So there really is no risk. But today, these are the two seats you want to get, ideally that one. Come see me if you want to do stuff after hours, or talk to Mike. We can do demos before and after hours. So, all right, Mike, you ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Let's open the door soon.
All right.